great. And then I'm going to have you just look at me, not the camera, okay?
That's my question, yeah.
Okay, so obviously you're the winner of last year's Bonita Springs Film Festival, and I understand that this year is the 10th anniversary. So if you could take a second to kind of tell me the importance of this in the area, I think that'd be helpful.
The importance of having a film festival in the area is everything. I think for culture, for getting our stories put into movies, it's so important to have a show. I'm also an artist and a playwright, and every artist needs a show. So every filmmaker would need a film festival to try to submit their films into and for them to be seen. So especially here in Bonita, which is, I think, there's so many filmmakers and artists and writers around, and I was born in New York City, and there's culture everywhere, but I love that this is happening because it's bringing people out of the woodworks to present their work.
And I think not every area has this, so it's exciting to hear that Bonita does have one. I understand that when you win, to get recognition, is there more to the prize package, or is that plenty?
Oh, it was a beautiful prize. I mean, it was a beautiful award, best overall, and plus there's cash involved, so we distributed it. That's always a plus. It was actually the first time we won a cash award, or I won a cash award in one of my movies, so we were really touched, and we distributed amongst the team and also give back to the community. So it's a huge plus that that's included with all that recognition. So we're very excited.
That's incredible. I'm so excited. I know it was a year ago now.
Yes.
I'm very excited. I'm just kind of catching up.
Yes, that's no problem.
But can you give any encouragement to people who live in and around Bonita to maybe apply and get involved? I understand there's no skill requirement, which I think is unique.
Yeah, I think the best thing you could do is just write down your thoughts, share your stories, and put a film group together and just try anything. And there's no one way to do anything, so I would suggest just going for it. And any idea is great. And they're very open to all ideas this year. I know the overall theme was the magic of Bonita Springs, but it seems like they really would encourage everyone to make movies. And I really would encourage children to make movies. I work with children and all over the world. I have a foundation, and we reach out to children in homeless shelters and encourage you to write down your stories and then dance, make choreography, and film it. And it's going to be magical that way. So that's what I would encourage everyone to just do it. It's like the Nike commercial.
Right. I mean, it sounds so exciting and rewarding. How long was your film? Do you know if there's criteria around that?
Yes, I believe for this film festival it's 10 minutes. So I think you just have to make that 10-minute mark, include credits, so 10 minutes and under. And you can really tell a story in 10 minutes. As a playwright, it's 1 minute per page, so let's say that's 10 pages, and you could do a lot in those 10 pages. It could be 5 pages and cut it down and add music and fun things, and it's going to be great. So
okay, well, cool. So is there anything that maybe I wouldn't traditionally think to ask that maybe I'm missing or you want to throw in?
I guess maybe that you don't have to have the perfect camera, the perfect team. You don't have to worry about that. Just kind of have fun with your friends. And how we came up with Fathers Knows Best was really collaborative of five writers, and we have a beautiful team. So one thing led to another, and before you know it, we had the wildest concept, and clowns got involved, and just all these people started coming. I'm also involved with United Film Television Artists Group in Fort Myers, and it's a whole group of young people and retired of all ages. So they all started to come to help. So if you need help, just ask, and then you'd be surprised the angels that can appear. You may not have any of the equipment at home, but suddenly people show up with sound and whatever you need, lighting, cameras.
Absolutely. What was I going to ask? Oh, do you have to be a resident of Bonita Springs to participate?
I don't think so, from what I know, because we actually are from all over. So I think it's basically, I think the only criteria, and Antonio will probably have to correct me, is that a part of it maybe has to be filmed in Bonita Springs. Let's say we filmed at El Basque Restaurant, which is just around the corner for a new movie we're doing. Maybe that's a criteria, but I don't think you really have to be living here. For example, I live in Pine Island, and other filmmakers are in Fort Myers.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, I mean, you're all in the similar neck of the woods. So
Yes,
I
we are.
understand how that works.
Yes, for sure.
Well, those are truly all the questions that I have. I think you did great. Is there anything more missing? No. Criteria, prize be done by? Like, what's the
The
deadline?
deadline is March 29th.
March 29th is the deadline. So we have another, now we're here in March, so by the end of the month, it's to submit your movie, and anyone could do it. Not to say anyone could do it, but you could do it too. So I encourage you to do it.
And is there, are there a bunch of different, like from the website, it kind of looked like there were different awards for different things. Like best overall somewhat implies that maybe they would give something else. Am I right there?
Yeah, I think best overall might have encompassed all the criteria, and just we met all the criteria for that award. But I think there's also best student film, there's best short. I don't have the list in front of me, but there's different criteria for it, and so there's a lot of categories you could win in.
That sounds good. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.